there is absolutely no way anybody's getting fleeced in Green Bay by any shady characters, because who's gonna want to go to Green Bay?
I don't know.
The next major city is Milwaukee.
Bringing Giannis.
You got to go to Chicago, really, to have a good time.
If I could be Team Petty for a second, by the way.
Please do.
If I could be Team Petty for a second. Since we're talking, you brought up Giannis.
But I did say Milwaukee, but go ahead.
I saw that their GM extended today, which I found interesting. Seems like you wanted to get to that contract pretty quickly. You know, of course, Doc Rivers says he's confident, but I have to tell you, the demise of the Bucks is something that I am going to enjoy very much, because let me tell you something. That's what you get for sticking your nose where it didn't belong. You stuck your nose in the Damian Lillard business. You sent off Drew Holiday like a piece of trash to Boston like he was nothing.
Did they stick their nose in?
They stuck their nose where it didn't belong.
Or did Cronin call him?
I don't care. They should have said no, send him where he wants to go. You stuck your nose in our business, Milwaukee, and you want to know something? I don't even know if of course I'd want Giannis, but it doesn't even matter about wanting or getting us. I hope he leaves you, because you deserve it for sticking your beak where it didn't belong. I'm glad that you're losing again in the first round, but don't worry, because Giannis is going to say it's not a failure. It's just a step to success for him and whatever destination he's going to go. Because let me tell you something. If you lose to Halliburton and he's dancing on Damian Lillard's grave, trust me when I tell you, Giannis is going to hightail it out of there, which is what you deserve for sticking your nose in the Heat's business and taking Damian Lillard from us. That's what they deserve, Leroy. That's what they deserve. That was the end of the Heat's window right then and there with them. So guess what? Your window gets to close too. I don't know what it means for us. I don't really care. But I'm glad that somebody else is going to grab the anchor with us.
Timbo Slice said it perfectly. Dame versus Halliburton is the weirdest rivalry. Right?
Hate each other.
It's like Batman and Superman when they got in a fight.
It's very strange.
It's weird.
They hate each other. Hate each other's guts.
There's a lot of people who don't like Halliburton for reasons.
Apparently so.
Yeah. Tim Hardaway doesn't like him, and it's not even his fault. It's his uncle's.
I thought it was like when that happened, I was like, there's got to be something with Junior there.
No, it has nothing to do with Junior. It's because Hardaway's, I don't know if it was his wife at the time or his ex-wife, happened to have an affair with Tyrese Halliburton's uncle.
That's what the Twitter rumors were out there, Leroy.
Right. And so he's mad at Halliburton because he can't get at the uncle?
Well, Halliburton taunted him a little on Twitter because because everybody thought, oh, what's that about? Because I believe he was on All the Smoke, Tim Hardaway.
Yes.
And he's like, oh, who would you love to destroy on the court? He's like, Halliburton.
Out the gate.
And Halliburton goes on Twitter and he just goes, tell him the real reason, Tim. Wink. And everybody's like, what is that? What the hell does that mean?
And they did their research.
So that's what what the research brought.
If I'll just say this, Tim kind of brought it up on himself.
He did.
Because it wasn't like Halliburton was talking about the story. It wasn't none of his business, really.
But everybody does seem to hate him.
He said Halliburton hit Tim's funny bone.
Oh my God, that was so funny. When I was at the Pistons game that was down here where Cade hit the game winner. Oof. And then just randomly I saw Tim Hardaway just walk around the corner, and all I just kept thinking was funny bone.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. But anyway, Giannis. Okay.
Hey,
do what you got to do.
Here.
All I'm saying is,
can you stop?
What do you mean?
Like every year we do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You start having people act crazy over things you're talking about that ain't gonna never happen.
I didn't say we're getting Giannis. I didn't say that. I don't know if we'll get Giannis. We probably won't get Giannis. We don't get anybody. I get stuck with Wiggins. Wiggins. But what I am telling you is
Wiggins can play, right?
Yeah, for like a quarter.
No,
They need to figure out if he's the 2 or the 3.
right.
That's
Wiggins-
what the problem is.
You know what Wiggins is like? Wiggins is like when your iPhone, it's done. It doesn't hold a charge anymore. And so like it shows you 100%, but it's really 10%. That's Andrew Wiggins. Like we start off the game and it's like 100%.
Wait. Why?
What? What do you mean?
What are you doing?
No, I mean like listen, he's very talented. That's
Yeah,
right.
no, I don't know what you. That was funny as hell.
I know it was funny. I'm not saying I didn't laugh.
You're laughing because there's a lot
Hey.
of truth to it.
Timbo,
There's a lot of truth to what he
you
said.
watch your mouth with Oladipo. I will fight you.
Timbo slices Wiggins is new Oladipo.
Oh,
Hey.
man.
Oladipo had a legitimate injury the entire
Hey.
time it was here.
That's
Hey.
nasty work.
Hey, you don't talk about Oladipo.
He had a quack doctor that like basically put together his quad with medieval times tools.
Right.
He couldn't he told us he's like, yeah, I walked out and felt like I had one leg when I would get out of bed. That was after surgery when I was supposed to be healed. Macman says, hilarious to hearing Tobin talk about Wiggins, but you could say the exact same for Bam. I get you, but look,
No, he won't say that. That's the
first of
thing.
all, I started
Don't- hey.
I started today's show saying it was one of the worst games I've ever seen him play. He played soft. Mobley cooked him. He stunk yesterday. Point blank, period. Not good enough for Bam Adebayo.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
be.
Wait.
But I.
Wait.
What?
It's funny how you say you said that.
I said
to
that.
defend yourself, but you threw a little marshmallow at him.
What do you mean?
You didn't really come at him like that.
No, you did. You were like, oh yeah, but they were into the shot clock. No,
He had a bunch of shots where he had to chuck up threes.
he acted like He acted like Alec Burks yesterday. I don't know what he was doing. I was like, dude,
Alec Burks didn't even play.
I understand, but he was sitting down like, what are you? Look, I'm all for the Bam threes out of anybody, but what are you, a specialist? Get your ass in the paint.
Some tough eating in
I
there.
don't care. You gotta try. You're the captain.
Mm.
You're not Duncan Robinson. Stunk yesterday. He stunk. But Wiggins, I mean, come on, dude. Like he got benched. He didn't play in the fourth quarter.
Who?
Wiggins.
Yeah.
Spo said no thanks. And Spo tried to pull the move. It was on my mind. He was at the scorers.
He
table.
says that a lot.
I'm like,
Like,
are
you know what
such
you
a-
did.
You are such a
You know-
liar.
Hey, you know what you did, Spo.
You know what you did, Mister. I mean, listen, it's fine. He's the iPhone 13. What number are we on right now?
16.
Yeah, he's like an iPhone 12. That's what he is.
Oh,
Wow. He can't get that
Like
update.
it's got all the features, but it's a little slower, and that charge don't hold. That's Wiggins.
Mm.
Now listen, doesn't matter. iPhone playoff Jimmy that got cracked on the concrete yesterday. You got to take that to the store.
You know, Jimmy's
you might
Verizon.
get refurbished.
Bring your phone in any condition,
I'm not
and
gonna
we'll
lie.
replace it.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the way the things were going for the Heat, I thought for sure it was gonna be 50 burger from Jimmy last night. I'm like, I'm just hit me with all your arrows. Give me
No,
a shot.
like here, Jimmy gone Jimmy. So what is happening here is the same things that happened in Miami.
Dude, South says Jovic was a prepaid burner phone yesterday.
Point for
Take a break.
Wiggins was a flip phone.
Back after this.